Hey folks, Micah McGee here. In today's video, I get my soybeans intercropped into my corn. I honestly don't know if I'll be able to do that because it's supposed to start raining here in about 2 hours. And you might think I'm crazy for even trying it. The problem is this is the first time we've had it dry enough to get in with the tiller since we planted the corn, basically. I have cultivated it twice, but barely. It was still very early on in the process when I cultivated. This thing can be a pain to hook up sometimes. It was wet. It has been quite wet. Got you. Anyway, I cultivated it twice early on and I never got to touch it again. And I can promise you that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh man, got the victory over this thing. All right, so I've got a very limited time. 2 hours isn't enough to do what I need to do. Let's hope they're wrong and that it actually misses us, because only then will I be able to get this job completely done. But worst come to worst, let's say that I can't finish. If I get it tilled, then it rains on it. I might still be able to slip in there and get my soybeans planted and get it packed after it slightly dries out, even if it's not dry enough to till. So right now, it's time to get in there and get dirty. Let's do it. This is the second year in a row that I've intercropped soybeans in this field. Had super duper success with it last year. I'm hoping for just as good this year. I'm gonna get in here and hit it. My boy got a little disc given to him and he pulled it around in here with his little riding mower and helped me out a little bit. So this field is actually not as bad as some others you're gonna see in today's video. I hope if we get that far. It is muggy. I don't know if you can see it. It is muggy. So we're gonna hit it. This ground looks muddy, but when you pick up into it, it's not so bad. It is on the wet side. Definitely on the wet side. So if there's any wet places in this field, I'm probably gonna have to miss those. got that field done. Man, oh man, it is barely dry enough. When I say it's barely dry enough, I'm not being over dramatic. I'm not trying to blow it out of proportion. It's literally barely dry enough. And some of y'all probably are looking at this saying, it's not dry enough, McGee. And you're right. If you're looking for perfection, looking for the perfect conditions is so yesterday. We do not have that luxury at this point, especially with rain coming here pretty soon. I'm hoping they miss it. I'm hoping that it breaks up. I'm hoping it goes around us. As of right now, the rain is supposed to be here in about 40 minutes. So what does that mean, McGee? That means I go on to the next field and hit it hard because it didn't get any disc action. My boy had that little disc and he run around in here and tore it up a little bit. And as you saw, there was still plenty of weeds. You may be thinking, McGee, what are you fixing to show us? Right here. Yep. Sorry to tell you, but it's bad over here. That is a absolute disaster. Absolute carnage. We're gonna have to get in here and take care of it. That is a Morning Glory express train right there. That is unbelievable, and that's death to corn, so we gotta get rid of it. The weeds are almost as tall as the corn. The only saving grace was that I was able to cultivate it twice. It's gonna make it. All right, got that field done. I'm telling you what's the truth. This is absolutely crazy. It should have already rained. I got some cool breezes and there's very dark clouds back behind, and also over here you can see them. It might hold off. I don't know. I think it might. Crossing the fingers. But anyway, we're to the big field now. Those 2 rows of corn right there where the wood ashes were. The rest of it was all just regular lime, pelletized lime, and the nutrients that we put on. You can see that the weeds aren't nearly as bad in this section because this field was more poor. Poor. No. Well, yeah, it was poor. I've got some ground that's just poor, but this ground was poor. But anyway, that rich ground back there grows weeds like nobody's business, and it's been a problem keeping them contained. I'm a little bit concerned that with that much biomass being tilled into the ground on the top 3 inches, that it may not allow the seed to grow well. It may kill my seed. I don't know. I really am torn. Do I need to just wait for a week or 2 and till it again and then hit it? My corn's tall enough that it's going to start shading my wide area, so I would rather plant it today if I can. Take that chance. It would be an educational experience if that field doesn't do very well and these do, because these don't have a lot of biomass. Maybe, and if it don't rain, I'm going to go ahead and do it and we'll all learn together. But I'm going to go ahead and hit this field, get it knocked out. The corn is literally almost as high as the tractor tires. That's insane. I planted this corn less than a month ago and it's already that tall. So when you plant in warm weather and there's plenty of moisture, it comes out of the ground a flying. That's the best way to grow fast, good crops. If you've got a growing season that's long enough, not everybody can plant as late as I did. But anyway, I'm gonna get out here and start tilling. I gotta try to keep rolling. I mean, I have got to hammer down on it. Let's do it. boy, that was a job right there. The sun finally did pop out. I think we might be in the clear now. I'll have to look at the radar and look at the forecast, but I only saw like 3 or 4 drops come down. Awesome. I was able to just knock it out. This right here, folks, is one of the prettiest sights that I lay my eyes on every year. That's about my favorite thing to see right there. Absolutely gorgeous. The next thing that's gorgeous is when the corn is 3 times that tall and the soybeans are about that tall. That is a gorgeous sight as well. So I'm looking forward to that, but in order to see that, I've got to keep working now. I got to go get my seed, get it planted, and get it packed. Let's do it. There he is, folks. My helper.
I
think it might be a green hen.
bet it is.
I think that's what it is. We trying to figure out what we was hearing. All right, we got soybeans. These are non-GMO. They call them stone wall. Good looking seed. I got them from the Livingston Garden Center several months ago because I learned about these stone wall. You got to get them while you can get them because when they're gone, they're gone. Mr. Caleb is my helper today, loading these and packing them. He's going to be running the 4-wheeler and the cultipacker. It's always been Matthew's job, and Matthew would love to be able to do it today. But his mama got him conscripted into the McGee Army of Painters. Oh boy. Mama's got him painting. Got Joel laying a backsplash on her new cabinet with tiles. Boy, oh boy. Guarantee you Matt would like to have his old job here because he likes this job. It was not to be today. Caleb was the lucky man. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags. One of them went on my shirt. Whew. 6. That's 300 pounds. 350. £400. $450. One more. Was you gonna try to bring 2 at a time?
What did you say?
Was you gonna try to bring 2 at a time?
No.
Okay, that's it for this round.
Oh, you doing this food right here?
Yeah, this is 500 pounds, ain't it?
I think so.
That's 10 bags. I bought 32 bags, I believe. This is basically a third of what we bought, and that's perfect. I'm gonna spread this field heavy, and he'll be packing it. Now you can't drive forwards on the one that's got the pole in the middle. You have to back it in. You pretty good at backing? Matt did it last year and it was tight. I don't think it's terribly tight this year. I think you'll be able to do it. Anyway, let's go get her done. Shut this door when I pull out. These rows are fairly close together. I'm having a little trouble sometimes fitting in these rows without knocking corn down myself. The cultipacker he's going to be using is about that wide as my wheelbase, so it's going to be fun for him to do this. You're going to have to pay attention and don't look back too much when you're driving or you'll get offline. But when you do look back, maybe stop. Look back, you can look back all you want and then go. Anyway, also, I'll spread this row and then I'm gonna come back this way. When I come back this way, it could spread some more over on that row. So wait to pack until I get this row spread. And then once this row is spread, you could just lay it on it, just keep going and I'll keep going. You may be able to go faster than me. On one like this, you're gonna have to make 2 passes and hug one side, and then when you come back, hug the other side. Yeah. And you can go over them, it's dry now. So you can literally go over them multiple times. It don't hurt to pack it. If I'm not ready for you to do another row, you can just pack it again.
I bet it'll be nicer having too much room than not enough room.
Yeah, it would be. If you would have packed it this morning, it would have been too wet and it would have stuck to your packer.
Yeah.
But now it's had all this heat and it's raining over there. See that?
Ooh.
So we better get to work. We better get busy. Let's go.
I'll go get the coaster.
Okay.
I reckon whenever I drive in, I can either pull way up there and pull in or go around and come through that way.
Yeah, you can go either way you want on that. Well, folks, things change on a dime. I was going to get gas for the four-wheeler so we could keep packing, and my boy cut himself real bad. He was up there putting that backsplash on for my wife, and they're using glass tiles, and he cut his wrist. He was trying to break a piece and get it cut where it needs to be cut, and he got cut. So we're going in. I can't get a hold of my doctor that sewed me up when I got bit by the hog, and so we're going to try fast-paced urgent care. That seems to be a little better than the emergency room, or at least I hope. We don't think an artery's cut. If an artery's cut, we're going to the emergency room, and I don't know if fast pace is going to let us video in there. So I'm just letting you know right now, we ain't planting no more soybeans today, but the forecast may open up. We may get to plant tomorrow, but for now we're going to keep the blood inside of Joe, keep him happy and healthy.
Let's see. Sorry, I don't know. That's
You're
the
good.
greatest.
It's not gushing.
I think it took a piece of skin with it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. You have any spare skin here?
Fresh out.
There you go.
But you can move all your fingers. All your fingers, don't numb, nothing.
There's just a little bit feel weird from being cut off circulation for a little while, but
Okay.
other than that.
And I feel
It
like
looks
if you got an
promising.
artery, I feel like it would be hurting out everywhere.
Oh, that's promising.
I'm just gonna
Hey, Matt. Hey. Were you the one packing out here while we were gone?
Yeah,
And did it seem to go pretty well?
yeah, it went pretty fast.
Are you glad I backed down and did that one?
The other end of that was pretty fun.
Yeah, the other end was a little wider.
Yeah.
But anyway, are you going to be free tomorrow to pack some? Because if it don't rain, we're going to finish this tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I should do.
Awesome. You know what? Caleb really wanted to do it. He was gung-ho about it. He was on top of everything, and he did great. And once he got going, I could see on his face that look. And after a while, when it was time to go get gas before Joe got cut, he was like, I wonder if Matt's going to be done soon with his work up there. He would have never said that if it always goes harder. It's a harder job than what you think it is, folks. Driving that four-wheeler looks like a fun job. It's hot. You have to work. It's not easy. Let's just say he'll be happy if Matt takes his old job back. All right, you getting ready to feed silage?
Yeah, I just fed it.
You just fed it.
Yeah.
So they are eating it. I got to take a peek at this. Behind the wall of demarcation, we see the eating, hungry, starving critters of malnutrition. Oh, you look malnourished. All right, folks, you see I got Matt with me today. He's going to be helping me get these soybeans packed. Caleb really was gung-ho about that job yesterday till he did it for a while. Then it wasn't so much fun anymore. That's 400, okay.
You said
We can get one more 100-pound in there. So we got Joel sewn up yesterday. It was kind of interesting. We ended up taking him to a smaller clinic because it wasn't gushing. We could tell it probably wasn't an artery, major artery in his wrist. He was trying to break some glass because he was finishing up the last of his mother's backsplash on her fancy new cabinets. Here's a video of that. It's real pretty, absolutely gorgeous, but dangerous to cut. All right, if you want to just stick it up there sideways like this,
Okay.
I'll cut the belly on it. Say, McGee, now I see why y'all always getting cut. No, we're usually careful. When that glass broke, it broke. He wasn't ready, and his arm went right into it. sliced him open big time. Son's got that bull riled up this morning. Yeah, says up there where this is where I cut. Yeah, like that. That is some fine looking seed and very clean. It's starting to warm up now. We had a really unusually cool, beautiful morning. It was almost scary. It was so beautiful. I mean, it's like silage weather. But it's gonna warm up now. I can feel it. We'll get this done this morning, and this afternoon when it's hot, we can be doing other things, I guess. Yesterday, Caleb brought every one of these out to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's a good stout kid. He's just a little young for doing certain things, but yeah. 50 more pounds, we'll have our 500. There we go. All right. I think I'll go and put this 500 on the big field. The big pretty field. It didn't have so many weeds in it. We'll knock it out first. All right, folks, I'm gonna go start spreading. Matthew will be right there to pack right away. All right, we made it over here. I got my sidekick over there, and I'm heading out this way. We decided to do the shady side first. Can't blame a man for that, so I'm gonna start right here. My seed spreader slings more to the right than to the left, so I'm gonna go up that way, and then I'm gonna come back on that outside instead of starting over there. Here we go. First thing we'll do, engage the PTO. Gotta make it spin. So now we'll push down on this, get it down to about right there. We keep the throttle low so it don't spin too fast. Then we keep it on 3 high so that we can move a little bit fast. And here we go. I'm gonna crank it just a little. I'm kind of going uphill, so I need a little extra give on this. But yeah, your tractor's filthy. I looked like that yesterday when I got done too, so don't judge. Looks like we're getting good. Heading on up through here. It's gonna take me a right-hand turn as soon as I get down here, and I won't even have to turn off my spreader. Oh yeah, that is some good looking dirt. Well worked. Here's the right hand turn, and we ain't turning. Oh no, we just slid on that soft dirt, but We finally got the better of it. Now let's head up through here. Want to really throttle it down to the low as possible and drive as fast as possible. This row right here is the row the deer will eat. They like to hang out around the bushes and the woods, be where they can get away. This outside row is growing fine. All of it's looking good. Very good coloration. I'm very happy. My nutrient blend was spot on, I would say. Crimson clover is providing 100% of the nitrogen. We're rolling. Now I'm to the end. I'm gonna have to cut this off. Alrighty. Now he can pack, he can start packing. I'm gonna go around to the end and head in. I'm gonna head in right there and head right up through here, and it'll spread over to this side. Okie dokie, you can start anytime you're ready. That's some nice clean looking corn right there. Spreading all the way over there now. And now I can back it off a little bit because I've already spread that. Oh yeah. Now we're getting work done. This is a lot better than accidentally slitting your wrist, I tell you. Moving through this field pretty fast for being all the way throttled to the bottom. That's the key, you're not spreading it too far. I don't have a lot of room down here to get turned. I'm gonna have to go out and back in reverse right here and get angled in. I don't have a lot of room here. Oh, but just enough. There we go. I still got the PTO engaged, so all I gotta do is open her back up. Head down through here. I'm slinging y'all all over the place. I'll put it in a tripod here in a minute and you can see me from a distance. Oh, it's crazy sometimes trying to figure out where the best place to put the camera is. The only place I cannot put it's in the sun because the thing overheats and it turns off. So we're rolling now. Look at him go. He loves to drive and he loves motors, so that's a good job for the old boy. We won't have to get in here and cultivate any more now. It's over. That's one thing I like about this method is it's over. We get this in here, it'll completely cover this ground with beautiful green soybeans. I gotta raise it back up where I can reach it and get her shut off there. Haha. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous field of corn, I have to tell you. I am happy. All right. I'm gonna throw you on a time lapse or whatever it takes to get this done in about the span of one beautiful music. think it's the prettiest weather we ever did it in, Matt.
Yeah.
It's hot here though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, very warm right there. But that's what makes cooler weather nice, because it helps kind of cool you as you're going, because this produces a lot of heat. The tractor does too. The motor's in front coming right back at you. All right, folks, that took about 45 minutes to an hour, something like that. So we're gonna go load up. We got one more field to do and we'll be done for the day. I can't believe it. And I think we're gonna get it done before lunch. Let's go. That right there is what I call a beautiful cornfield right there, folks. We just intercropped that with soybeans, so it's gonna have complete coverage before you know it. Producing corn and making nitrogen for the field. All right, this time we got 400 pounds of seed loaded up. This next field's a little smaller. We're gonna knock it out quick as we can. This next field was absolutely loaded with weeds, knee deep, almost waist deep, thick, bad. So I'm hoping that I can plant them thick enough to choke them out, and I hope that the dying, wilting weeds underneath don't cause these little seeds not to do right. We'll find out. Experimentation time. All right, he's going to get the four-wheeler in the packer, and I'm gonna start spreading the seed. He's gonna be over here quicker than you could say jacking the beanstalk, quicker than you could flick a flea. I've already spread that row right there while we was driving over, so I'm gonna back up and head in. I'm gonna keep y'all with me this round. Let's see what we can get into. Here we go. Right out through here. That's a beautiful, beautiful sight, beautiful field. I've only got 400 pounds of seed. I gotta be careful not to overspread too much right away. I can always come back and spread more later. Here he comes. I gotta keep the hammer down on this thing or I'll run out of seed. Really happy with the corn though. Very happy with it. Coming around here in a wider one, this one here, I did all this by sight when I planted the corn. It was all eyesight measurements. And I'm honestly surprised that I got everything as good as I did, really. I mean, this here is not surprising, but there were so many of them that were absolutely perfecto, like the one he's on right now. This one here is perfect. Absolutely perfect. I gotta tip this down a little bit more. And here we go. I'm gonna have to put this thing on a tripod so I can work. But I just wanted to bring you along with me for a little bit here so you can see the beauty I'm looking at. Absolutely gorgeous. There goes the madman. Knocking it out like everything. He enjoyed that job right there, and he's good at it. He's good and got strong arms. It takes strength to pull them wheels, that four-wheeler, and the bars. a beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous day to be doing this. Oh man. I cannot tell you how beautiful this day is. McGee not sweating like he was yesterday. Oh man. Yesterday I was like a one-arm paper hanger. Alright, I'm doing the outside edge on this one. And I set it to not disperse too much seed on this because this is the least of my worries right here. But I am dropping some seed. Here comes that old bugger. He's a flying. I'm gonna do some tree trimming. Ay, ay, ay. There you go. Talk about a bluebird sky, dark green, beautiful corn. Absolutely wonderful. And beautiful dirt. I got that one on the way in, that one on the way out. And I'm gonna head down through there on this. This is another road that looks like it'd be too narrow to fit down, but we fit. We just hit her good and fast and let her rip. All right. Drop her down low. Let that joker sink right down in there. And on we go. And I've got that all the way throttled as low as it will go, so it don't swing the seed any farther than it has to. This portion will be cut for silage, so in about a month or so, whenever we chop, all this soybeans will get drove down, and then I'll disc them up, plant clover here. So it's just a short-term deal here. I've got to do some serious trimming. We can hardly see out to shoot anymore. That's pitiful. Serious trimming is needed. I need to trim that tree right there too, hanging over my cornfield. Terrible, terrible. Alright, give it a little juice. This is the third year, not consecutively, that I've put soybeans intercrop in this field. This is the only field I've got that I've done it 3 years in. And it's my most fertile field. Best dirt I've got. I made a video one time explaining I'm not raising corn, I'm raising boys. And the boys are just about raised, just about grown. It's unbelievable. And we're still raising corn together. It's a great thing, let me tell you. Looks like he's on the second to the last row there, and he'll be coming back over here where I'm at. Maneuver through these trees. We don't want to run into nothing, tear nothing up. I got a lot of tree trimming I need to do. Down and let's go. Now he's coming around here. I can't twist my body around that direction. And we're off. And that is beautiful. Beautiful. I honestly don't know if I would like a big old rain soon or not, because there's a lot of weeds that I chopped up in here that still have the roots attached to them, and I don't know if that would give them the advantage. I just don't know. Maybe a light rain that would hit the top and get the soybean seeds germinated. I don't know what I would order if I was going to order, so I guess I'll just let the creator handle it. breeze. We don't have much to go. Just a few short rows here. I'll have to jump back out here and replant some, I guess. Rows to spread yet. This is one of my narrowest rows and I can still fit through here just barely. It's just about wheel to wheel. I don't know if his packer's gonna fit in there. I'm just gonna keep it flowing here, make my round. This is the bottom of the field. Always sits wet down here, but it's not wet right now. shoot up through here. More trees need to be trimmed. Make a determination where I want to spread the extra seed. I've just got a little bit. He's packed that, so I think I'm going to hit this. He may try to come down through here. No, he's already chose a lane. Having trouble fitting. Oh boy, having a lot of trouble fitting. I'm gonna double up on this one even though he's packed it. It has got so much weeds, it's unbelievable. I need to try to smother it out. Maybe them smashed weeds will add some moisture and help germinate my seed. I don't know. Sound like I'm out. It just stopped making noise. I think I'm done. Am I a little narrow? There's a couple more over there you may have real trouble with. You might not be able to do it, I don't know. I'm gonna pull out of your way. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna video that boy from the back. I've never done that before, and everybody wants to see what it looks like behind him. We're just having a good old time videoing his work. Ha ha! He's gonna go around the mulberry bush. I'm gonna swing in here like this, back it up, turn off the PTO, and I just wait on him, and wherever he decides to go. Oh, he got me, he tricked me, he come in behind me. Oh boy. He got the better of me that time. There he goes. I don't know why he decided he wanted to do that extra narrow one again, but that's what he decided. He barely fit the first time. I guess it's because it widened up by about 8 or 6 inches. He wanted to get every square inch. He didn't want to leave nothing. Nothing wrong with that. Perfection is the key. I wonder wonder how he likes us riding behind him like that. Because we're right on him. I mean, we are on him like white on rice. If you see good enough, you see that's kind of picking the dirt up, slinging it just a little bit, helping get more seed soil contact and get that seed a little bit covered up there. Now see, he played that trick on me and I don't know what his plan is. Let's take a peek. He's going around, so that means I'm gonna have to do this number. My phone completely died on me, so I'm sitting over here in the shade trying to charge it while still videoing him occasionally. All right, he's basically finishing up now. My battery is completely dead and I've got it plugged into a small battery. It's not keeping up, so I'll have to close this video out in a minute. But for now, that's it. We're done. Absolutely excited. All right, folks, there you have it. We're all through, all done. Matt got his part done. He'll drive that home and unhook it. I'll drive this home and unhook this. And we'll be done. We'll be doing something else today. I think Matthew's got some painting laid out for him by Mama. But that's all we got for you today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any questions, I'll answer them if I can. But that's all we got for you. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.